Have you ever felt a strange emptiness inside? Like you're doing everything right, school, work, relationships, but still something feels missing. Maybe you have money, maybe you've earned respect, but deep down there's always this one question. Why am I really here? This question doesn't come from your mind, it comes from your soul, and your soul never lies. When this question arises, it's a sign that your inner self is beginning to awaken, that your soul is ready to show you something beyond this ordinary world. We've been taught to believe that the purpose of life is to earn, to achieve, to succeed. But have you ever wondered why, even after achieving everything, some people still feel broken or unfulfilled? Because your life's purpose doesn't live outside you. It lives deep within. Your purpose is not a destination, it is a journey. A journey your soul began long before your birth. A journey it chose, with care, with intent, and with love. You chose your family. You chose your struggles. You even chose your failures, because every experience was designed to wake you up. In this video, we're not just going to talk about the life purpose. You're going to feel it. This isn't just information. This is a satsang, a sacred conversation, not spoken from the tongue, but from truth itself. So take a deep breath. Silence your thoughts, because the soul is ready to speak, and this is the beginning of your journey. Imagine a world with no time, no body, just consciousness. In that vast, luminous space, you exist, not as the person you see in the mirror today, but as a pure soul, a being of light, deeply aware that it is about to begin a powerful journey on earth. Before we take birth, our soul designs a blueprint, a divine agreement, a soul contract. This plan isn't just about where we'll be born or what we'll achieve. It includes our joys, heartbreaks, failures, and even who will love us or leave us. You might think life is random, but from the soul's perspective, nothing ever is. Every struggle you face, every person you meet, every emotion you feel was already chosen by you before you entered this body. But why? Because the soul is here to evolve. It doesn't seek comfort, it seeks growth. And growth requires experience. Some souls choose to experience betrayal to learn forgiveness. Others choose illness to discover inner strength. Some pick poverty to awaken gratitude. Every choice, no matter how painful, serves a higher purpose. It may sound shocking, but your most painful relationships, your hardest battles, were all part of the curriculum your soul chose. That person who broke you? Maybe they made a soul-level agreement with you. I will hurt you, but only so that you may rise in your power. These agreements aren't made out of cruelty. They are made out of love-deep cosmic love. Your soul didn't come to earth to play it safe. It came to remember its own divinity through the fire of human experience. So the next time you face hardship, ask not, why is this happening to me? Ask, what did I come here to learn from this? Because once you shift your question, your entire reality begins to change. Have you ever been kind to someone and received pain in return? Or been blamed for something you didn't do? It seems unfair, but from the soul's eye, it's all part of a much bigger story, karma. Karma isn't a punishment system. It's not do bad, get bad. Karma is a balance system, a way the universe restores equilibrium and offers growth. Everything you think, feel, say, or do carries energy. That energy never dies. It simply comes back in the form of situations, people, or feelings. But here's the secret. Karma isn't meant to punish you, it's meant to awaken you. Suppose you hurt someone in a past life. This life, that soul may return and hurt you, not out of vengeance, but as part of a mutual agreement to help you understand what that experience feels like. This is the soul's way of completing a cycle. That person who left you, that betrayal, that wound you still carry, they may all be echoes of an older story playing out so you can end the loop. Karma doesn't say, you're bad. It whispers, there's something you need to feel to free yourself. And you always have a choice to react with anger or respond with awareness. So how do you break karma? By not repeating unconscious behavior, by becoming aware, by learning the lesson and choosing a different vibration. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is presence. Because when you live with presence, karma dissolves. And what replaces it is Dharma, your soul's higher path. Remember, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Every event is a mirror, every person a messenger. And once you begin to see life this way, you stop being a victim and become a creator. Sometimes life feels like it's collapsing. Everything we trusted begins to fall apart. Relationships fail, health declines, dreams shatter. In those moments we ask, if my soul planned this, why would it choose pain? Because from the soul's perspective, darkness is not a punishment. It is a preparation for light. When you're standing in the sunlight, you don't notice your inner light. But in the deepest darkness, your light becomes visible. The soul never seeks comfort, it seeks awakening. And awakening often comes through collapse. Collapse of illusions, false identities, ego, and attachment. That moment when you feel like giving up, your soul whispers, "Not yet. You were made for this." Darkness isn't your enemy. It's your mirror. It shows you your deepest fears, but also your deepest strengths. Pain strips away the outer layers, the roles you play, the masks you wear, and introduces you to who you really are. People may call it depression, but spiritually, this is a cleansing, a sacred breaking down, so that something real can rise within you. You're not being punished, you're being realigned. So when the next storm comes, don't resist. Sit, breathe. Ask your soul, what do you want me to see in this darkness? Because behind the confusion, beyond the suffering, is your rebirth waiting. You may think you're alone in this journey, but you are not. Your soul never came to earth unaccompanied. Each soul brings with it guides, mentors, and signals, both seen and unseen. These guides are not always human. Sometimes it's a book, a conversation, a line in a movie, or a dream. Sometimes it's a total stranger who says exactly what your soul needed to hear. We often think of guidance as loud, obvious help, but soul guidance is subtle. It comes as nudges, gut feelings, synchronicities. There are beings around you, call them angels, ancestors, spirit guides, who exist only to help you stay aligned with your soul plan. So how do you recognize them? The first sign is inner pull, something that stirs you deeply. The second is synchronicity, when random events suddenly feel connected. The third is peace, if a decision brings peace to your heart. Even if it's hard, it's right. Sometimes your greatest guide is a person who breaks your heart, because pain can push you toward awakening faster than comfort ever could. Guides may come as love, but sometimes they come as fire. There are souls that made a pact with you before birth. I will test you, but it will lead you back to your truth. You may never know their names, you may not understand their presence, but trust, if you are here, reading this, you are already being guided. Speak to them, ask for signs, listen in silence. Because guidance is never absent, only our awareness is. The biggest lie we've been told is that we are incomplete, that we must become something more, achieve something, prove ourselves to the world. But your soul knows a deeper truth. You are already whole. Everything you're searching for, peace, love, purpose, security, already lives inside you. It is not missing, it is forgotten. So why don't we feel it? Because we've been looking in the wrong place outside. We rely on other people's opinions, society's definitions of success, fleeting validation. But the soul? The soul doesn't care about followers, awards, or likes. It cares about truth. You are not a mistake. You are not here by accident. You are a spark of the same energy that created this universe. The same power that flowed through Buddha, Rumi, Kabir, flows through you. They didn't have more power than you. They just went deeper within. So how do you awaken that inner power? Sit in silence every day, even for a few minutes. Feel your feelings. Let them rise and fall without judgment. Ask yourself, if I wasn't afraid, what would I do? You will feel a voice rising within you, not loud but steady, not pushy but powerful. That is your soul. Once you connect with that voice, you won't need the world's approval anymore, because the one who walks with inner strength walks with the universe itself. Some people enter our lives like sunlight bringing warmth, love and joy. Others come like storms leaving chaos, heartbreak, and deep scars. And yet both are equally important in the journey of the soul. You may wonder, why did they leave when I needed them the most? Why did they hurt me? From the soul's perspective, every relationship, good or bad, is sacred. Before birth, we make soul contracts with certain beings. We agree to meet them in this life, not always for love, but for growth. Some souls agree to support you, others agree to challenge you, to break your ego, expose your fears, or help you discover your strength. Yes, even those who hurt you may have made an agreement with your soul. I will wound you so you can rise. This doesn't make the pain disappear, but it gives it meaning. Your most painful relationships are often your deepest teachers. They show you your patterns, your boundaries, your blind spots. Parents, lovers, friends, they're not random people. They're mirrors sent to reflect something you need to see. So instead of asking, why did they do this to me? Ask, what is my soul trying to learn here? This doesn't mean you must keep toxic people in your life. Sometimes the lesson is to let go, to choose self-respect, to finally say enough. The gift of these difficult souls is not in their presence, but in what you become after them. And when you see it all through the lens of soul contracts, you stop blaming and start healing. Pain is one of the greatest mysteries of human life. We try to avoid it, escape it, numb it, but it always finds a way to return. Why? Because pain is not your enemy. Pain is your awakening. Every major transformation in life begins with discomfort. Think about it. The Buddha left his palace only after witnessing suffering. Mira sang her deepest bhajans from heartbreak. Rumi wrote poetry after losing his beloved teacher. Pain breaks the shell around your soul. It forces you to go within, to question, to surrender. Spiritually, pain is not punishment, it is purification. It burns away the illusions, the attachments, the lies you tell yourself. That breakup, that failure, that illness was your soul's way of saying, wake up. The moment you stop resisting pain, you begin to hear what it's trying to say. Every wound holds a lesson. Every tear carries wisdom. Every fall has hidden wings beneath it. So how do you deal with pain? Feel it fully. Don't run. Ask it, what are you here to teach me? Trust that you are being reshaped, not ruined. Because once you move through pain, not around it, you emerge softer, deeper, stronger. And someday you'll look back and say, that pain, it didn't break me, it built me. Have you ever thought of someone and suddenly they call you? Or keep seeing the same number again and again, like 1111, 222, 444? Or feel like the universe is repeating a message to you through songs, books, or strangers? These are not accidents. They are synchronicities, divine signals. When your soul is ready, the universe starts to speak, but not in language, in energy. These signs are a way for the universe to whisper, you are not alone. You are on the right path. Examples of signs. A book that shows up just when you're looking for answers. A line in a movie that hits your heart. A repeated dream or symbol. Someone saying the exact words you needed to hear. These aren't random. They are the soul's way of communicating with you. The more you notice them, the more they appear. Because your awareness is a magnet. What you notice grows. So how do you receive these signs? Slow down. Be silent for a few minutes each day. Pay attention to patterns. Ask, Dear Universe, show me a sign if I'm on the right track. And then, trust what comes. The universe is not separate from you. It is inside you, working with you, speaking to you, always. It doesn't shout, it whispers. Are you listening? Have you ever visited a place and felt like you've been there before? Or met someone for the first time and instantly felt a deep connection or tension? These aren't just odd feelings. They are soul memories. Your soul is far older than your current life. You are not living your first chapter. You are in the middle of a vast, ongoing story. Just like a student goes through many grades to grow, your soul goes through many lives to evolve. In each lifetime, it learns something new: courage, compassion, forgiveness, wisdom. And with every birth, it chooses the conditions best suited for the next lesson. That's right, you chose this life, this body, this country, these parents, this story, because they were perfect for your next chapter. Someone might ask, If that's true, why do some people suffer more than others? Because not all souls are at the same point in their journey. Some are just beginning. Some are healing old karma. Some are highly evolved and have chosen difficult lives to serve the world. Your fears, your strange talents, even your dreams could be echoes of lives you once lived. A fear of water may come from a past life drowning. An instinct for music could be a carryover from a previous life as a musician. A natural pull towards spirituality could mean your soul has walked this path before. Understanding this doesn't just explain your pain, it liberates you. You realize nothing is random. You are not cursed. You are not broken. You are becoming. There comes a time in every soul's journey when you stop looking outside and finally turn inward. You stop chasing answers in books, people, and careers. 13 and begin listening to the silence within. That moment when you realize that all you've ever searched for is already inside you is the beginning of awakening. Soul awakening doesn't mean you become someone new. It means you remember who you always were. You are not your name. You are not your job. You are not your pain. You are the awareness behind all of it, pure, timeless, witnessing consciousness. When this realization dawns, everything shifts. You no longer fear failure or crave validation. You begin to respond, not react. You begin to observe, not obsess. This is the state of the awakened one, present, peaceful, powerful. But make no mistake, awakening isn't always pretty. Sometimes it feels like your life is falling apart. But really, your ego is falling apart to make room for your truth. And truth is simple. You are divine, not because someone said so, but because you can feel it deep beyond thought. So how do you stay awake? Meditate daily, even briefly. Be aware of your thoughts, but don't become them. Live each moment as if it were sacred because it is. Remember, you are not here to become something. You are here to remember yourself. Now that you've remembered the soul's journey, its plan, its power, the final question arises, what do I do with this knowing? You live it. Living your life purpose doesn't mean changing your career or moving to the Himalayas. It means living with awareness, with intention, with love. Your true life purpose is not a job. It's a state of being. It's waking up each day and asking, how can I be a light today? Your purpose might be to create or to teach or to nurture others or simply to be so still and peaceful that your presence heals those around you. There is no one-size-fits-all path, but there's one universal truth. When you follow the path of your soul, peace follows you. So how do you know you're on your path? You feel alignment even when it's difficult. You feel alive even when you're challenged. You feel peace even when things don't go your way. Start small. Say no to things that drain your spirit. Say yes to what expands your heart. Be kind without needing applause. Share your truth, even if your voice shakes. The more authentic you become, the more aligned your reality becomes. Your purpose is not out there. It's already living inside you, waiting to be expressed. This life is not a coincidence. You came with a mission. You've now walked through a journey that many never even begin, a journey not of the outer world, but of the inner realm. You have seen that your life is not random. You did not simply appear here. You chose this life, its joys, its pains, its lessons, and its purpose. Before you were born, you were a soul, a being of light who created a plan to grow, to evolve, to remember who you are. You chose your family, your challenges, your triumphs, and even your heartbreaks, because each one was designed to awaken something sacred within you. We've unlearned the lie that you are broken, small, or lost. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be present, to become conscious, to live aligned with your soul. Your pain has meaning, your relationships have purpose. Your fears are teachers, and your soul is always guiding you, even in silence. You've learned that. Karma is not punishment, but a path to balance. Pain is not cruelty, but an awakening. Signs from the universe are real, and they are everywhere. Your greatest power lives inside you, not outside. And above all, your life purpose is not something you have to find. It's something you must remember. It's in how you live, how you love, how you show up for yourself and others every single day. You are not a mistake. You are a message. And the more you connect with your soul, the more clearly that message shines. So now, as this video ends, something else begins. A deeper listening, a quiet revolution inside you. This is not the end of the story, it's the beginning of conscious living. If this video touched your soul, if even one sentence made you feel something awaken within you, then know this was not a coincidence. This was your higher self calling you home. This Channel 1Z time isn't just about motivation. It's a space for spiritual remembering, for soul-level truth. Here, we don't just speak to your mind, we speak to your essence. So if you're ready to continue this journey, to grow deeper, rise higher, and live from your truth, then please subscribe to 1Z Time right now. Tap the bell icon so you don't miss the next message your soul may be waiting for. Your awakening is not a one-time event, it's a journey, and we're honored to walk it with you.